don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone, this is Tom again, and today we will be taking a look at the Mech Fans Toys number 23 New Ollie Slurge. This is their version of a DX9 Sludge. I think that's who it was, yeah. Here's the front of the box. The side of the box has the same, images, the cartoon images. Top of the box says Slurdge, side of the box has more artwork, bottom of the box don't need anything, and the back of the box has the product shots and all of that good stuff. So what do you say we crack this bad boy open, take a look and see what we got in here. Empty box. Alright, so as usual, we get our instruction sheet and Slurdge in a clamshell, plastic clamshell, and he's got his weapon and his gun, his sword and his gun. So let's get him out. Here's the sword. Again, it is the chromed, this is a, excuse me, it's not chrome, it's silver paint. And it is nicely detailed. It looks like the one that came with the DX9 version. Here is his gun. It's just kind of a gunmetal color. And here is Slurge in his robot mode. Let's see here. We can maybe get a better look at him. So, right here we can see some of the detail on the figure. He has blue eyes shining in there on that silver face. He's got a little bit of silver right there. This is a flat red plastic, spot for an Autobot symbol right here. He's got a little yellow right there, some blue right here, which comes off on the camera as really pretty blue. It's more dusky, muted. He's got blue, yellow, black, a little bit of red right there. The side of the figure looks like this. You can move the wings out a little bit. Looks like this. Back of the figure looks like this. You've just got dino feet hanging out there. And yeah, that's this guy. Articulation. Let's do measurements first. Yeah. Let's see here. He's coming in at about 5.5 inches, I would say, shoulder to shoulder. We're looking at 3 1/8, and depth wise, just a little shy of 3. Okay, articulation. Head is on a, feels like a ball joint. You get up, down, you get a little bit of wiggle waggle all the way around. Yeah, okay. Arms can come out that far, which is pretty good. This one's getting hung up on the dino wings. I guess we can bring them down a little bit. See if we can get them up a little. Oh yeah, we can get a full, maybe. There we go. We can get a full range of motion out of those arms like that. All the way around, 360. There is a mushroom peg right here, which allows for rotation, 90 degree of bend, and the wrists can go up and down a little bit for transformation. Let's see here. No waist swivel, but none of these have had a waist swivel so far. The hips, T-jointed ball joints, full Chinese splits. He's got a hip skirt right there. So you can get that out of the way, and can he do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can do the full American splits too. So that's something. Thigh swivel is on this mushroom peg right here. Rotates just fine. Knee bend gets you under 90 degrees. And there's no tilt at the foot. There's no tilt at the foot. The head and everything compresses in just like this, and this one looks like this. So that's his articulation. Yep, let's see here. I think next we probably need to do scale. For you Classics fans, here it is with the Classics Prime mold, and here it is with the movie mold for you movie fans. Okay. For you animated fans, here it is with RC. For you Beast Wars fans, here it is with Quick Strike. Okay. Here it is. Oh, excuse me. Here it is with my two Optimus Primes that I use. Okay. Here it is with the DX9 Megatron. And of course, we couldn't do a review without Nemesis Prime. It's about time you acknowledge my genius. Is that what we're calling it now? Yes! Shut up, damn it! Get out of here, Nemesis. Screw you. Alright, and the last comparison we need to make is to the DX9 Sludge, whatever his name is. And Slurdge here is, just like the rest of them, fairly, quite a bit bigger than his DX9 counterpart that he was based off of. So, yeah, I like his coloring better than I like his, but I like his size better than I like his, so yeah, I guess that works. And just because, since this is the third in the series, and the third one that I've reviewed, the number 23, since I bought all three of them at one time, I thought it would be good to simply show them all off together. When I get the other two, I'll show those off. One thing I think I forgot to show was he can indeed hold his weapons. Sword goes in without any problem. The gun, stand man. The gun goes in just fine on that side, and just fine on that side, although it is kind of tight. Okay, so now we get into transformation, and let me just begin by saying this is a challenging transformation, at least for me. It may seem simple, but I will have, by the time you see me do this, I have transformed the DX9 one several times, and this is based off of it, and I've transformed this thing myself twice. So when I tell you it's challenging, it's got its moments. Okay, so let's just start with the hands. Go ahead and pull them up into this cavity section. Here's the flap, okay. Just go ahead and tuck those away, like that. You're going to end up, well, let's one thing at a time here, Tom. Open up your chest, and I was questioning about whether or not that was a ball joint. Yes. Pull that down, okay. Come back here and lift up your tail, and there's a hinge here and a hinge here, and this hinge is extremely extremely tight on mine. At least it was the first time I tried it. You got to get these up and around, which point you can rotate your waist because it's got to be done. Okay, you can maneuver these things around and into place here, and there's a peg and a port, peg and a port. It may not stay that way, but it's got to peg together. And that's basically the back half of the dyno. The feet are interesting. On my DX9 one, these never worked properly, but turn the foot so that it's like this, which will give you the clearance to rotate around this piece. It's a neat way of doing it, but it's not the most smooth. You don't naturally want to do it that way, so just be mindful of that. Let's see here. You're gonna bend it so that it looks kind of like this, so this part can come up underneath it here in a minute. You don't want to do it yet. Come here and unlock this, open this up. Let's see here, make sure you get it right, Tom. This comes around while this comes in. Alright, so it's like this, right? This comes in, and as this comes down, it makes the right way for the neck to come in. I'll try to show that again. This comes out, this comes out, this comes around, and as you're doing that, bring this in, bring this around, bring it on down, rotate this around, bring this down, and this has a pin and a port. Just pin and port them together. There's also a pin right in here, if you could see it. It's right there. There's a corresponding port to it on the other side, and I have a harder time lining those up, and of course the camera's on and just made me a liar, than I have lining up these here. Squeeze it all together, squeeze your neck together here so it fits. Now you've got to get this into that cavity on both sides. So just rock it, rotate it, and it should go in without too much trouble. Take this, push this up so that it's right underneath the neck, fill it in the gap. Lastly, take this, squeeze in your legs here like this, bring these down, and bam, it is transformed. Alright, so let's see, measurements. He's coming in a little bit better than 8 inches. I know it may not look like it on camera, but just trust me on this one. 3 1/4 approximately. Height, I would say 3 1/2 maybe. Here it is next to the DX9 Dinobot, and as you can see, he's bigger in Dino mode, and he's gray instead of silver. Okay. Here he is next to that craptastic Bumblebee, a Legion scaled Ultra Magnus, and for shits and giggles, a KFC cassette. Okay. Articulation in this mode. The feet, all of them can go all the way around. You have that hinge there for the shoulder, so he can definitely, where did it go? There we go. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Alright. As you saw, the neck, there's a mushroom peg. The head's on a mushroom peg. The neck itself can go down a little bit. That's about it. The jaw opens that far. Nothing in the mouth, just mouth. The tail doesn't do anything. That's really his articulation. Let's see here. You can see those pretty little blue eyes right there that they've got. Yellow, dark gray. You've got this metallic blue, which again comes off really pretty on the camera, and it's just not that pretty in real life. You get the red, the flat yellow, the flat black, this yellow, which could have used another coat. They painted the back of his little toes. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Toes. And that, my friends, pretty much is Slurge in this mode. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does the Mech Fans Toys number 23 Slurge scale with Metroplex? And there you can see him in the hand of Metroplex, and he looks pretty good. He's actually coming off on camera as a lot lighter gray than what he actually is in person, but then again, Metroplex looks a whole lot cleaner than what his... when did he come out? 2013, 2012? So he's several years old, and yeah, oh, uninvited visitor. Final thoughts wise, this guy is a pain to transform. It's a unique design, let me put it like that. The problem comes in that he's almost too big to be able to do it properly, to do his own transformation properly. Stuff gets in the way. He's extremely inarticulate in this particular mode here. But, you know, I don't really know what I would really want, aside from being able to move the tail and move the head. It does have a whole lot of good going for it. It looks good. It's got a definite presence. It's got fair weight to it. What can I say? I like these Dinobots. I like the fact that I really enjoyed those, and I bought them all. And I'm now working on the knockoff versions, I guess is what you call them, and they're bigger, and I like that, and they're slightly different colored, and I like that. I wish they had made a few more improvements to this one so that it wasn't quite as bad to transform. But aside from that, yeah, if you're into this line, this is a high recommend for me. I like them. I want more of them. Okay, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamin John. Operators are standing by.